I'm confused. We're playing in America today anyway. But let me talk to you a little bit about this guy. He is a member of the conspiracy theorists. UF, sorry. He's just a regular guy. He looks a little bit strange. Obviously, when people look at him, they say, hey, why aren't you wearing shoes? Other than that, he's perfectly normal, right? Looks like an everyday Joe. There's one thing about this guy that's a little bit different from everybody else. Other than the fact that he's landless, right? He has nothing to his name. He is located in the beautiful province of Ontario, Canada, where I am living in real life. So it's fun to play in Ontario. We're north of the border. We're here in the Great White North in Canada. Let me know your thoughts of the comment of the character so far in the chat. Nice to see some familiar faces. Welcome, welcome. So we wanted to pick this character for a couple reasons. He follows this faith, Zethnology. And according to Zethnology, humanity lives in the aftermath of a major battle against the alien creators, the evil Anunnaki. Earth, now vulnerable to another attack from its foes, is in need of constant defense. This is done by complicated rituals, often involving the construction of glyphs, be they homemade weavings or imposing megaliths, and act as signals and bases for the various extraterrestrial allies which support mankind in their war against the Anunnaki. Psychic warfare is even utilized, with humans ascending to higher planes of existence via meditation to engage in mental combat. The extensive number of aliens which influence Earth, good, bad, and somewhat in between, dominate the alien religious life, acting as a point of constant consideration. So this guy he has an affiliation with aliens. He's a conspiracy theorist, for God's sake, right? Can we name the kid UAP? We'll do name suggestions in a while. I don't know if this guy's going to be too lucky with the ladies. Let me show you. How, by the way, how's the audio with this? I have changed from King's Road back to CK3. Let me know if it's sounding beautiful for you guys, because I can adjust it otherwise. And I'm going to show you a little bit about this guy. So he is eccentric. His behavior seems to be erratic and irrational. He's zealous, right? He believes in UFOs. That's it. He knows the truth is out there, and nothing's going to change that for him. Audio is great. Thanks, Rick. Nice to see you. He's diligent, so he doesn't shy away from hard work. His work and his goal in this playthrough, as he travels around the North American continent, will be to spread the faith of this, the astronomer faith. And he is a charismatic negotiator, a master of persuasive rhetoric and the nuances of diplomacy. UF is an excellent diplomat. He's only 18. He's also a wayfarer. Traveling traveling more than means to an end for UF. Disappearing for days at a time, he will always return to tell fanatical tales and faraway places and tall mountains, dark caves, or even deep forests. So this guy just goes off for a couple of days and then comes back, right? Maybe he has a couple of drinks, who knows? He's a voyager. The most glorious of cities, the ruins of old kings and queens and faraway realms. He's seen it all, and he's happy to share his experience with others. This guy's like a bit of a storyteller, right? He's going to travel around. He's going to tell people how great the aliens are. He does. I tried to make him look somewhat like an extraterrestrial. Hopefully you get that. Hopefully you see like the little kind of I don't know. I built this. I thought it was cool. He has 14 diplomat. Maybe he's going to be good with the ladies. Yeah, that's true. Maybe. Good to see you, Action. Welcome everybody. I see some familiar names in the chat. Appreciate everybody jumping back in for the CK3 content. It's long overdue. It's almost I think, a month since we've last played. We do have some other series in the works, but this is going to be a one-off special. This guy is a follower. He spent some time in an adventurous camp, and I done that just to boost his diplomacy. Lastly, he's a dwarf, if you haven't noticed already. And in his camp, he's got two people. We've got Duma, who is a successor, right? He's the same. She is, sorry, the same culture as me. If you're not aware, Toronto, or the area around Toronto, the Greater Toronto area, is called the Six, for the 6 boroughs that used to be separate. Now they're all kind of part of the greater city. And we have Rodney the Timid, who's also a Sixer. And these guys are the wrong faith, in my opinion. These guys are organized Protestant faith. And we're not going to read too much about it. We just know that is wrong. They don't worship aliens, but this guy's pretty darn smart. So he is a Ontarian. And what we're going to do is we're going to build up our camp. There's a building that we need to be able to convert people. And for the life of me, I can't remember what it is. Maybe it's the baggage train? What do we need to convert people? That's what we want to do. We want to convert as many people to follow the faith of the aliens. I do see in the chat as well. Yeah, I seen Pope Francis passed away. I heard a rumor that the next pope may be Irish. Is that right? Is that right? Portable shrine. How do I get the portable shrine, John? Can you tell me how to get that? A friend of mine is actually just about to go to Rome, and he found out the Pope just passed away, so the whole city's going to be completely different when he gets there. We need baggage caravan and then the Shire to upgrade them. Thank you very much. So let's start off with the baggage train. Let's grab that bad boy. And that's all we're going to start off with. So this guy he's part of the conspiracy theorists, right? Let's get our second set up just so we get that boost to our diplomacy and all of our stats. And our caravan master, although they are poor, we're going to just appoint them anyway. And a bodyguard that's terrible. Let's appoint you in there. Great. He's gonna travel around the place. We're gonna go for a wandering playthrough here, even though diplomacy would give us quite a lot of buffs. Well, maybe I'll ask you. Let me open it up to the chat. Do we want to go with diplomacy, or do we wander around? This gives us the diplomacy buff anyway, and I would probably do a journey focus where we will travel around and see if maybe people would like to convert to our faith. I might be able to marry one of our followers. Ooh, we can. She's 29 though. She's 29. I'm going to try to get a younger wife. Maybe with some inheritable traits. We're going to go wandering. We can't take the first lady we see. The world is our oyster. We're going to go with journey focus. And I've never done this before. By the way, I love the fact that in this mod, you can just dress as a regular Joe. I know I'm not wearing any boots, actually. Can we? We have head wraps, we have cloaks, we have all these lovely options. Like, if I was to give this guy a little piece of headwear, let me show you some of the headwear that's available here. Like, look at this. Look at all this stuff. So many fine options. We might put this hat on in the winter, actually. But he hasn't earned his hat yet. When he starts to convert people, we'll get him a shaman hat. A barefooted traveler, maybe he's doing it. Maybe he's grounding, right? For that connection with the earth. He's a weird little guy. Hey. This guy's going to change the world. And with that, we become wanderers. Sit back, relax, grab a drink, grab a snack. We'll be here for a couple of hours. Why can't I probably need to unpause to select this. Contracts are available. Let's visit the hold and let's get this started. Let's go ahead and do this. This is beautiful. Ontario, by the way. You got Lake Ontario here. Niagara. So on the map, actually, let me show you roughly where I am. That's Ottawa. Let's just zoom in here. Hamilton, Peel. So I'm about here in IRL, near the shores of Lake Simcoe. This is Lake Simcoe. That's where I'm at. So maybe we take land, maybe not. But let's get started anyway. So we're gonna jump in and pick our first contract. Visit a holding, and we will actually look at what challenges we could do. Few places are as majestic as the castle, and Toronto, or Toronto, if you're from here, is no exception. Successor troops and banners visible to everywhere in the city. As we pass through the main gates, I spot a handful of guards peeking out from the embrasures above. My personal physician, Rodney, looks around with a content face, seemingly enjoying the change of scenery. Let's have a look at the castle in Toronto. There is actually a castle in Toronto, by the way. Look it up. It's a real thing. It's called Castleoma. This is on the shores of Lake Huron. Very beautiful. Very, very nice. So we're just going to visit the local training grounds. We might be able to pick up somebody here. We don't want to increase our prowess. That is not what we're focused on, so let's not do that. Is there anybody available for free? No. We found Aruba. And Aruba is a fantastic fighter. The bodyguard. From the yelling, I pick up the name Aruba. As the accusatory women depart, I follow Aruba down an alleyway. She immediately starts unloading animal carcasses from a shabby cart, muttering to herself, "One noble loses her life on your watch, and how am I supposed to know what a punch was?" She slams the first cart, frustrated. Okay, so this lady is she's excellent. We should grab her, right? If you can't pick missionary contract, scholars might be the second best bet. Thank you very much. Can we make a holding this time? Depends. It depends. I want to have a look at the events. Have you never played this mod before? I want to have a look to see if there's any unique events that grab our interest. Look at this. Look at this little beer belly. I love it. I might aim to do an event as well as we do this. So I think maybe we'll spend the 15 to get this lady in her camp. This one's free. And she joins us for free. Fantastic. I think Aruba is going to be our wife. She's loyal. And she's brave. She's going to be a great wife. Let's marry her. Let us marry Aruba. I think she's going to be a good wife. What do we think? I mean she's literally the first person we saw, but sometimes it's love at first sight, you know? Let's head back and let's go to the tavern. Let's tell people over a couple of drinks how cool aliens are. Roger Rabbit type of couple, yeah. That sums it up. Exotic stewardship. I mean, we have this because we are eccentric. And we gain the trade contender. I don't really want the trade contender, though. We're going to go with blasphemous nonsense here because we are zealous and it will get us some piety. Let's grab that. And I think we'll see if there's any contracts available. Pardon me. What have you got? Scholarly work. Learning contracts will be good for us because we do have a bit of a big brain. Learning will be a good change of pace. Let's head back. I think we're done here for the moment. So we're going to marry Aruba. I think we marry her. It will put us into negative prestige. Well, let's begin to sway her. Can we seduce? Yes, we can. Very easy to seduce her. Let's do that. And we'll get our other 2 camp followers married, these people. Matrilineal. Sure. Okay, let's have a look at the contracts that are available to us here. So, again, this is new for me. So let's see what's here. Become a great conqueror. I don't think we want to do that. Champion of the Sixer culture. This, again, just is fighting. It's not something that we're going to do in this quite a lot. Champion of the Swan. It is said the mysterious champion comes in a swan-driven boat to rescue those in danger. What? Yeah, we're not going to do swords for her. The Travels of UFO. I mean, we could do 26 points of interest. This could be interesting. Let's notify when that becomes available. That's the one we want to do. 26 points of interest. Actually, it's going to be 42. No, sorry, it's going to be 26, or we are exalted amongst men. The Travels of UFO. Welcome, Jaeger. We worship... we don't worship the Anunnaki. We worship another type of extraterrestrial. No, the one underneath it. Ah, this one. Ascension. The continuous existence of vile heretics and misguided heathens is an offense to any good Zetanologist. To the Zetans themselves. Who are the Zetans? Humanity's greatest alloy, Zeta Reticulans, are grey-skinned aliens from Zeta Reticuli. Oh yeah, Jesus. Why didn't you say so? I obviously knew that. Conquered by the Anunnaki, the Zetans were vassals for a time, often conducting science expeditions and surveillance on behalf of their masters. This eventually allowed them to make contact with humanity using their flying saucers, which they would go on to use to transport the Majestic 12 to the Council of Arcturia. By the way, if you haven't seen how many fates are in the After the End mod, I think there's 240 additional fates and about 400 unique cultures in this mod. So if you're looking for a game that is different from your regular CK3 playthrough, this is definitely the one for you. Hitting 60 points of interest and then doing the decision Travels of UFO is great, very worthwhile, especially for your heirs. Thank you. Let's see if we can work towards it. So let's. I want to get back here and read a little bit about what's the Majestic 12. The Majestic 12 were a group of 12 members of the Men in Black. Oh my God, the Men in Black. We might even run into Will Smith. Who knows? Or maybe we ran into him already and he used a noisy cricket against us. No, it wasn't a noisy cricket. It was the brain wiping machine. I don't know what the name of it is. The noisy cricket was the one that went boom. The little small gun that went boom. Anyways. The Men in Black who betrayed their Anunnaki masters and the deep state in order to inform the galactic community about the extensive crimes and evils done by their creators. They were transported to the Council of Arcturia. We will read that in just a second. Ooh, unique music. Oh my God, that sounds nice. Okay. Easily distracted as always. They were transported to the council, okay, in flying saucers where they were successfully gathered allies for humanity, thereby starting the War of the Worlds. Isn't that the movie? Their fate and true identities are unknown and hotly contested against experts in Zetanology. Hooter, see you later. Thanks for stopping by as always. Let's see what this council is. The Galactic Council and Treaty of the same name was the Galactic Treaty. The Galactic Council and Treaty of the same name was the moment where various aliens, including the Zeta, allied together to fight off the Anunnaki threat. Organized by humanity, represented by the Majestic 12. The Council of Arcturia is a landmark in the intergalactic diplomacy and a shared bond that, while weakened by the Battle of Earth, remains strong to this day. The council gets its name from the planet it was hosted on, home of the Arcturians. The Arcturians are renowned psychic healers and one of the most steadfast protectors of Earth. Before the War of the Worlds, they used a unique nature as star beings made only out of pure light to travel across the cosmos, acting as space physicians. Okay. These guys are kind of healers. They had been attacked and provoked numerous times by the Anunnaki. Okay, the Anunnaki are definitely our enemies. Due to their kindness, never resorted to violence. Okay. Battle for Earth. The defining moment in the War of the Worlds. Let's read the War of the Worlds first. The War of the Worlds is a sprawling and ongoing conflict between the Council of Arturia and the Anunnaki. So is the Anunnaki a fate that I could follow? Potentially. Maybe we could convert to this later on or something like that. Might get events. Once waged and using advanced chariots and ships, now it is primarily become a psychic conflict due to the devastation inflicted on both sides during the Battle of Earth. Once the unintended effect of the Long War, one unintended effect of the Long War is the appearance of little green men. Aliens, right? Scars from the war are countless. From the destruction of Pluto, Pluto's no longer a planet. It was a planet, then it wasn't a planet, and then it was a planet again, and then it wasn't a planet because it got destroyed. I don't even know if it's recognized as a planet anymore. I'm not too sure. Well, in this timeline, it's gone anyway. The slaughter of the skyfish. There seems to be no end to its carnage. Right. Okay. So we're gonna work towards this. We've completed pilgrimage. Pilgrimages to holy sites. Okay, where is our holy sites at? Let's just see this. Where do we need to go? We need to go to the West Coast. Down to LA. Oh, Area 51 is a pilgrimage site for us. Oh my god. Okay. We're going to travel down to Area 51. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So let's do a contract, right? Let's do a learning contract, get some cash, and then start to move down the map to the southwest of the USA. Road trip. We'll do Route 66. Why not? First contact was made in LA. Pilgrimage time. Let's do it. So we're going to save... Actually, how much is a pilgrimage? Let's just check. It's 190. So let's save up and then let's do our first pilgrimage. Let's do some contracts. Create the work of learning. 2025, but we'll do it. We have zero danger, which you'll love to see. And do we have recruits? Let's go for talent. Let's go for some talent. And then anything else that's free? No. Okay. Let's do it. It's got to be nice playing a character where nobody wants to kill you. Yet. I hum as I look around Jasvir's study. Plenty of scripts, manuscripts, and short stories are gathered there in neat stacks lined up on the shelves. A piece of work isn't necessarily judged by length, surely. Even the mention of a single word can invoke complex emotions. But first things first, what size of work do I have in me? I could keep it simple. We go with 5 chapters. Gotta go with 5 chapters here. Humble beginnings. I peer down the blank page in front of me. Words. Is it always so difficult to start? The quill gently stroking on my chin, I carefully ponder what the manuscript should be about. Jasvir wanted a scripture pertaining to the art of stewarding. A valid point for me to consider. Now, where do I start off? Well, if you look at this guy's traits, he is actually a decent steward, so steward wouldn't be bad here, but I think we go with diplomacy. Yeah, let's do that. You did not receive any skill points. Oh, crap. A thought suddenly occurs to me. Pleasantry. It's not so difficult, is it? The more I think about it, the more inspired I feel to share my knowledge of the subject. Once in a while, when not out and about, Jasper pops into my head in the study, peering at my ink-blotchy pages of progress. He hums, then leaves, seemingly busy with more important matters. I reflect over this, all the while considering what the next chapter should be about. We're going to go to diplomacy again. We were successful there. Okay, nice. The next chapter. Time passes quickly. As I sit by the lectern, recording my minute observation and perspectives on the courteous arts. Servants pop by occasionally, quietly cleaning the room and providing morsels of food, but always taking utmost care to be silent, carefully closing the door on their way out. The thought lingering in my mind, I turn my attention back to the page. Is this courteous art still pertinent to write about? Mostly stewardship and a few dip. Let's go stewardship this time then. Lovely. Did I see a mention of District 9? District 9, what a movie. I love the South African accents in that. Great, great movie. Time passes quickly as I sit by my lectern recording my minute observation and perspectives on organisation. Servant spot by occasionally quietly cleaning the room. And we've already seen that. Did we not already see that? Acknowledging this, I then move on to more pertinent questions. Try to decide whether I should keep writing about organisation or whether I should whether it would be wiser to diversify. Speaking of diversifying, we've gone diplomacy, we've gone stewardship. This time we go learning. And with that, we get another success. The final chapter. Reading through my scribbles, I let out a pleased grunt. Relevant and concise. This should be able to satisfy Jasper, certainly. Plates have kept stacking up as I enjoy the last shreds of hospitality now that my work here is coming to an end. And the servants... Are the servants stingier with the food now? Or am I imagining things? The thought lingers in my mind. I turn my attention back to the page. Is the educational art still pertinent to write about? I think we go with diplomacy. Oh. I think... Did we get it? I'm not even sure. What kind of... He stops for a moment, tossing the manuscripts to his attendant. Oh, okay, it was kind of a failure. He called it drivel. It was a bit rushed, in fairness. We get 3 out of 4. And we've earned a qualified success. Okay, it's not bad. Could have been worse. We're up to 130 now. In the Kingdom of Ontario, we gained some diplomacy experience. Master of Words, scholar of the diplomatic arts and well aware of the power of eloquent compliments, showing admiration for the woman's best quality is surely a path to her heart. I shall write a letter to Aruba. She is gregarious, honest, and brave. So let's talk about vigor. I think she'll like that. The bottom part gives you a hint. No hints. No hints. No, we're not cheating here. We're gonna do trial and error. Anything else that we could be doing here? I mean, we could go fishing. I, for one, would not eat the fish beside Lake Ontario, but that's just me. Figure stumbles into camp, dirty and tired. Clearly in need of a square meal. His name is Scott, he says. Scott the Insane. Should we let him in? He is insane, but he's a wise man. What are we thinking? Yes, I did. I started my adventures in Ontario, which was the closest I could have got to. I'm around here in real life, on the shores of Lake Simcoe. We let him in? Okay, we could use another blade. He becomes a champion. Can we get him married? I don't think we have any other characters, but we do let him in. We like the look of his hat, so we have an option here to draw a geoglyph, which is unique. It costs us 100 gold. And it would get us a bunch of... this would be better when we're landed. We don't need to do it right now. Crazy old guy, we'll get him in. We can meditate in seclusion. We might lose stress and gain traits or even increase our learning skill. Let's do that. Meditate in seclusion. I want the comfort of my own tent. 6 months. Yep, let's do it. Alright. We're gonna go speed 5 here for a sec. By the way, I will throw down a save just in case like a crazy unfortunate event happens. Save to cloud. Can't. Okay. Is there any special buildings around here? Oh, he could make a probably a better physician. Let's just check. If we were to... He's average. What about a stooge? Average. We'll get you in because it's free. And a bodyguard. We'll get a good bodyguard. There we go. Would a geoglyph be making crop circles as I go across the map? Ooh. Maybe. It could be. Do you believe in crop circles? They're obviously not man-made, right? Conspiracies, man. Conspiracies. I want to have a look for special buildings in Ontario. We have the CN Plaza. Nestled within Toronto, the CN Plaza is a massive walled bazaar with boasts beautiful minarets, intricate mosaics, and a vibrant market square. Its central, towering minaret is inspired by a long-gone sky-piercing tower. So this is where the CN Tower is used to once stand. This is where I used to live. I used to live like within a stone's throw of the CN Tower. It has good tax income. That's kind of neat. So I would like to visit this place. There's the King of Ontario. Let's go visit him. Can we befriend him? No. I think we're active at in the middle of an activity. Luke Riley says, finally somebody's playing After the End. This is my first playthrough of After the End, so good timing, Luke. Welcome. We're playing as a dwarf that worships aliens. Are we at well, I don't think we're at an activity, right? I would like to get down here to the CN Tower. How do I visit this place? Move camp. I'm already here. Okay, well. Maybe I've already visited it then. So I want to go to another special building. We could go to Niagara Falls. Let's do it. Let's go down to Niagara. No chance of danger. It's going to cost us 282 apples. Why not? Look at the many buildings of Quebec, Overseer says. It is out of the way in terms of where we're trying to go. We're trying to go southwest, but we'll check it out. Where are we going here? Quebec. Châteauneuf-Frontenac. Cool. I mean, that's pretty decent too. There's a university there. And then we got over in Newfoundland, and I always mix up Newfoundland and Nova Scotia. Dutchy, maybe. The orientation is throwing me off. It's tripped me out. No, Newfoundland and Labrador is up here. Anyways, we're going to continue. We are trying to move our camp. We gained some more experience. I mean, this is actually pretty good, the experience, the Wanderer trait. Can we pick this up? Or we have to finish, I think, building first before we can set our specialty. You can also visit where you are in Bluegrass. Okay. Kentucky. Sounds good. Ins and outs as we trudge down the road. The building hoves into view. The battered sign outside reads the Blue Princess Inn. No luck here tonight. We've barely got room for our lodgers, let alone anyone new. Especially not your ragtag types. What a bitch. Genevieve. Bitchy Genevieve we've just run into. We'll just say, oh well. We're going to lose a little bit of stress. We don't want to cause any trouble just yet. There's plenty of time for that. I feel like we should do probably speed 5 as we travel around here. Baggage train completed, lovely. So we want to set our purpose. We are, like, camp purpose says wanderers, so I think we're good there. You can choose a camp purpose for your camp. No, we can't. We already chose the purpose, so let's just get rid of that. What is what am I missing here? Change purpose. Oh, we have to select. We're automatically wanderers, I'm pretty sure. Automatically wanderers. Jaeger has become a member. Jaeger, thanks again for your support. Appreciate you. Jaeger has been a member for 7 months. You absolute legend. Jaeger says, hit that like and subscribe. You're a beautiful, beautiful being. You know that, Jaeger? I appreciate you. I like Scholar for lifestyle. I'm thinking the Explorer trait might be better. You want Scholars? Like, this Scholar would be better for learning and stewardship. Right. And then if we were to do Explorers, what's the difference? Sea danger. Travel speed. Yeah, let's go with Scholars. You guys want Scholars? Let's do it. Scholars it is, ladies and gents. Okay, are we in Niagara yet? No. Oh, we are. We're now in Niagara, and we can... Not much going on. That's a criminal diplomacy scream. This is... We need 190. 190 to get our... There's a little bit of danger here. You know what? We're going to start making our way down. Where's the next building for us? This one. So you got Grey County, County of Grey. Oh my God, that's a perfect spot for our holding. So we are here right now, and there is also, if we go here, we would get that bonus as well. So let's take that. It's only across the border. If Luke says, what is the plan? So the plan is to head down this path, the Ascension path. We're going to go on 2 pilgrimages. One to Area 51 maybe, and the other one to the city of LA. We're trying to spread our fate as well. We will upgrade over time our camp so we can convert our followers as well. Junior Murillo, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate all the support, folks. Thank you very much, as always. There's not much going on here, folks. We could take this contract now, though. Might be a little bit easier to get to. Yes, it is. Let's travel to get to this. We need a lot of piety. Well, we're getting 3 a month because we have learning, we're diligent, zealous, and pilgrim. So, I mean, we have a good income of that. Who's this? We have Pennington here, who's a witch, and she is a galvanist. An industrial fate. We consider them hostile. I'm not going to let her in. I don't want a hostile fate. Rickety Bridge has upgraded his membership to a warden. Rick, thank you very, very much for your support. What a legend. I think you're the first member to sign up for warden, so I appreciate you. I do want to do a quick shout out, by the way, folks. We have had a lot of people subscribing to the channel recently and signing up for membership, so I'm just going to pause for a second. Give those beautiful people a shout out. Rickety, we will add the warden tree for you as well. Thank you very, very much. And it's not compulsory, it's not mandatory, but it's always greatly appreciated. Thank you very, very much for your support. Okay. We don't want this lady. Let's get rid of her. Archie, good to see you. How are you? I think I can resolve this 50-50, and we'll get him on a roll of patrons. Lovely. Another happy patron. What do we want to ask this guy for, then? What do we potentially want to ask this guy for? We could ask him for gold. It's only 6 gold, then. We could ask him for a marriage. Maybe provisions. Let's keep it for now. So next up, we're going to go to another special building here. Oh, I keep on clicking the wrong one, don't I? Whoops. What is this? Oh my god, the County of Huron. This is listless. This is where you're at, right? Like Huron? Do you recognize this lovely man? He might play for the local hockey team. But that would be just a guess. Bruce McNaughton. He's not in my list of enemies. Terrible. Terrible. We will move our camp. I mean, if there's anybody you want to sway him, and he looks fucking terrifying. I do like the masks, though. It's cool. Very cool indeed. We only need a couple more pieces of gold, folks, to get our first pilgrimage. A faithful visitor, Camper crackles, illuminating a figure entering our circle. She moves with vigor despite the lateness of the hour, hand wrapped around a walking stick. Those standing guard are already intercepting, but I wave them away. Do you have a place for a man of the industrial force? She smiles at me hopefully, dirty clothes rustling in a stiff breeze. A wanderer. A wandering truther. A truther. What the hell is a truther? We have another galvanist. Now this lady is, again, hostile. So we're just going to tell her to piss off. Yeah. We said we need piety, right? So let's grab that. There we go. I'm happy to hear you're doing well. Your wife's writing a comic book? That's sick. Alright. That's pretty cool. Best of luck. Tell her Grayzo said best of luck. We want to make our way here. Move camp. And there's a little bit of danger here in the plains of North Perth. So we're actually going to go around this for the first time ever. We're gonna go Stratford, which is where Justin Bieber is from. Actually, it's where he was from. I don't know why I know that. Maybe because I have a little sister that was infatuated with him. But yeah, that's where the Biebs is from. Meditate in seclusion. The experience will stay with me forever. I improve my skill in meditation. Beautiful. I lose a lot of stress as well. Season of change. As we prepare to set off in the morning, I see Aruba stand outside the camp all alone. As I walk over to her, I notice a change in the wind. Surprising warm breeze caresses my face for a moment. Noticeable change. The cold weather we've had recently. It's finally spring. If you don't know, if you're not living in Ontario, that's a big, big win. When spring finally comes around, oh, it's huge, man. We could delay her trip. She'll gain opinion of us. And yeah, let's keep her happy. We're not in a rush. I'll keep you posted on some of the nations that kind of are being created as well as we go down around the North Americas. We conclude our meditation. We are not making a lot of income. We have arrived, so we can gather provisions, actually. Let's do that. $750, lovely. I don't know, for some reason I was getting nervous doing that. We're going to go to the local tavern just to grab this, as always. Just increase our stewardship. Stewardship goes up, lovely. Anybody available for free? Nope. We might be able to get a contract. Intrigue? No. Diplomacy? Yeah, we can do a diplomacy contract. There's one right beside us, actually. Diplomacy scheme. Right here. And that, it pays okay. Sure. Pays pretty well. Scouting for talent. A willing follower. I come across a man while passing through Goderich. He's reserved and looking disappointed as I approach. Hello, my name is Maddock. I know how to rough folks up. Real good I am at it too. Knocked the stable master out in one punch during a brawl, I did. Take mercy upon poor useless me, Grubbles. I'll do anything for coin. I'll even empty the latrines with a smile. You know what? We only pay one and he joins our camp. He's a good steward. And he is trusting. He's a little bit lazy. I'm going to pay the apples and keep the gold. You get another person that joins your camp. And maybe we can do a marriage sale. We can't marry that old insane guy. That's fine. So we are going to say we're here to earn success chance. We want to auto-invite agents. We should have a good chance of doing this. So far, no UFO encounters. Nobody has been abducted. Not that I know of. Scouting ahead of the camp, I come across a ramshackle collection of traders. They're gathered around some large but old ruined buildings, the remaining ones in good condition and having been occupied by merchants. Their wares are fairly standard, food mostly. Being on a well-travelled road, that would no doubt attract many purchasers. Yet my eye is drawn inexorably towards the grey pock-marked walls. What the hell is pock-marked? I've never seen that before. They're magnificent. Merchants occupy merely the outskirts, but its dilapidated heart remains untouched. Can get some extra apples, or we discover nothing. Our wife is pregnant. Good news. A new follower of the alien faith will be birthed soon. Hang on. Yeah, okay. So we should probably sway this guy. Because he's insane and he's a lunatic. So let's keep him on our good side, shall we? There's also a diplomacy contract here. Let's do it. Oh, we're already traveling. Never mind. During dinner, Chieftain Constantine. This is the chieftain of the Bruce Trail. He's a berserker. Cool. Dinner at his court is an ideal time to impress his courtiers with a dashing escapade. The happier they are, the fatter my purse is likely to be. Of course, this calls for subtle wit and more stories of grand endeavours, replete with heroism and villainy, accurately or otherwise. So we could kind of tell some fibs here. These are charming, lovely. That gets us out of prestige debt as well. Nice. What do you guys think of the logo? It's kind of like I could try to get like an alien face with like a third eye or wisdom or something. Like he's kind of communicating through his mind. That's kind of what I was thinking. I've been wondering, my dear UF, draws chieftain, you spin your tales on your life and deeds, yet you live beneath this muddy tent flap, barely sheltered from torrential rain and scorching sun alike. With many of the basic comforts of life denied to you, what is the thing that motivates you and gets you up in the morning? Why keep marching on the next day when you just have to do it over and over again? We've got 3 votes for nice logo in the chat. Appreciate it. Gray, what do you think of the name my wife chose for a book character? She named her Fia. I think that's a great name. Hopefully I'm still pronouncing that correctly. It's been years and years since I've done Gaelic. Or Irish, as it's called when you're there. Beautiful name, though. Words are eloquent. Nice. Okay, we're only 19 or so away from our first pilgrimage. Lower success chances, really just low. We're going to go speed 5 here. Distant shores and far-off climes. Being both a Sixer and a Zetan, my alien way of life is endlessly fascinating. This guy, what does he... He's a Viking religion. He's a Uber. A Uber. That's him. Many of them have never seen my kind before. Perhaps they will never see me again after we move on. I cannot say how history will play out. They're not exactly polite in their opinions, but that makes them easier to goad and entertain. He's gonna... Yeah, you know what? Charm their pants off, man. Enthralling tale. UFO knows how to talk. We've got... Okay, this lady's now ill-tempered. Pity this guy that's just married. Oh my god, we got the ill-tempered and the timid. Opposites attract. Should we be moving towards the other contract now? No, we're still doing this one. Okay, we're gonna go speed fight. Without friends or protection, I'm interrupted from my stroll near the lead baggage cart. By the approach of a nervous stranger, a woman introduces herself as Elizabeth and is clearly as alien to Bruce's eye. I just seen the word alien there, I got excited. Lord, you and I both know that these lands have no luck for those who worship differently from the lords and ladies. She pauses, steeling herself for a clearly expected rejection. I understand you already have too many people to care for, but if you have me, I'll surely be loyal to you all of my days. She's wandering. I'll take her. Sure. She becomes her friend as well. I mean, we could do it with some friends. She is zealous, though, so she will never, ever convert. I'm going to take the prestige. If we can't convert her, she doesn't get to go. A UCP, an unidentified charming person. I turned them away. I seen... do you know what? I think we're going to need... Do we need prestige for this? No, we just need piety. We need all the piety. We need to be a religious icon, man. It's going to be a while. We could potentially work at this as well in the background. You never know. I probably made the wrong decision there. And by probably, I mean certainly. We have a new daughter, an heir. She's not a dwarf. So we need some alien name suggestions for this lovely little being that's been born. UAP? You just want to call her... How do you... Uap? Uapo? You got it. Education, Acteon? Which education would you like? Can I rename her? Yeah, I can. We got ERP, we got UAP. We're gonna have all the letters tonight. I don't even know what this means. You gotta let me know what that means. Learning. And I will teach her myself with my big, massive brain. Oh, it's just how it's pronounced. Whoops. Whoops. And as always, we will give her a nice outfit and stuff. We'll dress her up. I will do that in just a second. I keep on clicking the wrong thing. UAP. Much better name. There we go. And... Oh, this guy's... He has a football helmet on. We consider him hostile. I don't think we take anybody hostile at their camp. I love the music. Sounds like, something out of, a kind of a Mexican sort of a... Desperado. That's what I'm taking. The Mexican movie. Kind of makes her look like an alien. I love it. Let's go with that. Little alien kid. Vikings are American football fanatics. Oh, is it because they're in where the football team play? It's kind of cool. They have linebackers as special infantry. Man, they've really kind of built out the special men at arms units. That's cool. So. Designated terrain decision. Well prepared. I think we're going to be traveling a little bit, so Wayfarer is probably where I'm going to go for. What do you guys think? Inspector or Wayfarer? I think we'll go with random alien names, yeah. 100%. Unidentified aerial phenomena. Next kid can be ET. You got it, Cole Ramen. We could do that. Inspector? Sure. Rickety Bridge asked for Inspector. You got it, my friend. There we go. Inspector Gadget. And this gives us an option here to focus my efforts and lead the followers on dusty drylands towards highlands, to open lowlands, or depths of woodlands. This is a permanent choice. What? I'm confused. Alf? Yeah, Alf's a great alien too. There's been a couple of great aliens actually. John's just got a slew of alien names just in the back pocket ready to go. I love that. It's like I knew I'd need these at someday. Now that day has come. I don't know if I don't know. Let's keep this in the back pocket. I'm not too sure if we want to do it just yet. I'm kind of afraid of it. So I'm gonna just turn off the notification. What does that do? Can someone tell me? I don't want to fuck it up. Yet. Oh, we're right beside the province of Grey. And there's a diplomacy contract here. We gotta finish our scheme. We keep on getting distracted. Pounding hooves. My head, moans Aruba as she rides alongside me, raising an eyebrow in silent inquiry as the woman's exclamation. Aruba simply slumps down across her horse, whimpering and clutching at her temples. Clearly, someone had a good night last night. She's hungover. She has been drinking. She's gained hungover for 3 months. A tiny health penalty. You know what? She brought it on herself. Trot on and leave her in her misery, Jesus. Let's slow down for her. Let's be nice. Yeah, so she celebrated the birth of the unidentified anonymous aerial phenomena. Look at this little alien. She's great. I think we need to get her clothes as well. Hang on. We're looking for the most alien looking clothes available for this little kid, please. Nothing too weird. If I was an alien, how would I dress? Okay, some of these are a bit funky, man. Oh! That's exactly how I would dress. She's wearing her armor. Fantastic. I can grant her a core position? Oh. She's not even one. Question of loyalty. My wife is with child. She is loyal, so I don't want to question her. I must be the father, surely. I don't want to mess around with that. She is loyal. Let's not do that. Fire and friends. Each night, one fire becomes the hub of the camp's social activity. People coalescing around the inner circle to wag tongues and trade friendly barbs. Tonight is no exception. Look, all I'm saying, chortled Aruba to the giggling several followers, is that poor Maddock can't be blamed for disappearing faster than a frightened hare whenever somebody starts a sentence with him. Okay. Every follower will gain 30 opinion. This guy will lose her. Tell a joke of my own. Yeah, I'm just a funny man. I just tell a little joke, get opinion up of everybody. Aruba would never cheat, exactly. She's not that type of girl. What is her max out here? I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on this. We failed. Great. Okay, we're gonna continue making our way south. Next place we're gonna visit is... No, we've already been there. Here. We're gonna head to Detroit. Down to Chairman Coleman, the Liberator of Detroit. Let's do that when we have a chance. Friendly clever. It's been tough to describe what has been so appealingly intimate about the Lobos of camp settling for the evening. Maybe it's the comforting scratching of quills in nightly journals. Enthusiasm that comes with camping under the open sky, or even semi-distant braying of abstinent mules being stabled for the evening. Okay. Trained discipline. I can get faster movement or prestige. Let's take the faster movement. Journeying through Kincardine, I pass a peculiar-looking tent splayed open with yet a more peculiar-looking occupant inside. Come in, almighty master. I can tell you of my many miles to go. I can offer you a reading of your future travels for a modest price. The strange man has piqued the interest of my entourage, but am I willing to pay for a reading? Wizzigomi Beaver. Virtue conquers all things. He is a wise man of the woodlands fate, which we consider them evil. We need piety. We're going to kill him. We got to kill him. Danger. Bitten by frost. It's been snowing for the past few days. The cold is unbearable. Sounds like the weather forecast in Ontario for the last couple of months. I look around and see my entourage is struggling as well. I decide to travel on foot alongside them. As we walk through the snowstorm for another hour, Scott pulls me aside. While shaking, he yelps, "Please, my leader. I cannot feel my fingers anymore." He tries to make a fist, but the pain is so strong, his fingers swollen and turned all shades of black and blue. This guy's got frostbite. He'll develop a grudge against me. He's insane. We don't want that to happen. 38% chance he loses it. Let's say Rodney knows how to treat it. It remains unchanged. Crap. Anybody that's hostile to us, I think if we have an option to gain piety, I'll take them out. I come across a man while passing. Okay, hang on. Who is this? Another Ontarian? Welcome. This guy is a hunter, and he's kind of like an all-round. He's a thinker too. We'll pay with food. Get him to join us, and he can marry. No, he can't. No, he can't. Never mind. This guy is probably going to die soon, which isn't a bad thing, because he doesn't like us. What is this horrific-looking creature? Stray says. Stray, this is a regular-looking guy. Just a regular Joe Schmo. This is UFO. And he's a conspiracy theorist. He follows the astronomer faith, and he worships aliens. Welcome to the stream. This is actually after the end. He's just a little guy. And he's made a lovely alien daughter. He's adorable, right? You gotta be nice to the aliens. Just... You don't need me to warn you. I think everybody should know that. High Chiefdom of up north. That's hilarious. This is gonna bring us out of the way of where we need to travel. I think we want to go south rather than west. So Chicago. Let's go to Chicago. Let's go see the Windy City. Move our camp down to Chicago. Cross into the States for the first time. In that case, we're gonna have to probably, yeah, we're gonna have to customize this quite a bit. So we want to go here, and then there, and then there, and then there, and that should get us there pretty swiftly. It's going to cost us quite a lot of apples though, but that's okay. Let's go. The stream crashed for you? Is it okay for everybody else? Let me know if I need to maybe restart, or not restart. Sorry, I need to reload it. Chicago is one of my favorite cities in the States. I'm thinking of going to Soldier Field in the summer My soccer team are playing there. Manchester are over doing their tour of America. I want to see if I can maybe get down to that game. Long after the night is settled, I find myself laughing stories and drinking with Dumma, Rodney, and Maddock. I didn't know she had it in her, but Dumma ends up telling a peculiarly ribald story about 4 peasants that she's seen in Lambton Shores. After drying my eyes from the laughter and drinking a bit to clear my throat, I will tell a story of my own. They'll get opinion of me. I think we'll make a friend. Let's make a friend. Let's go. Danger. This is fine. Traveling through the sometimes harsh environments, invigorating effects. On the least, environments have invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigor. I glance over at Dumma, however, she does not appear to be doing quite as good. Her movement is laboured, her breathing heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing rippled through her body. Clearly, she is not well. This is our friend. We could rest. Yeah, let's rest. She's our friend. Let's get her back to normal. UFO, lads. The truth is out there. Don't you forget it. Her butt is now back to normal. She's feeling way better now. I may learn of one of Coleman's secrets. Oh, interesting. We could gain dread. Who's Owen? Owen is Ansari. We consider them evil. And this guy would gain opinion of me. He hates me. You know what? I'll take the secret. I don't want to go. I've already killed one person. We're only 3 years into game here. The martial contest, I'm clearly not winning this. As we pass through the market in Lapeer, we hear a loud yell and stumble into an ongoing tussle between 2 men tightly observed by a group of people. The crowd cheers on profusely as one of them is swept on their feet. Face planting solemnly in the dirt, thus concluding the match. Who next? The man yells into the crowd. His eyes land on the group at my side. Yoruba snorts in response to the challenge. I will do it. Yeah, we're not going to win that. We're really not going to win that. You could just say, it's time to leave. Yeah, let's just leave. There's no chance we're going to fight him. Absolutely zero chance this guy's going to fight him. This guy is going to fight with his brain, not with his hands or his very short feet and legs. None in the camp are intimately familiar with the terrain in Owasso. And such lands are not to be trifled with. It is the reason that I find myself standing in front of a local guide bartering for services to be rendered. It's no joke out here. He offers a drawing. In through gritted teeth, a threateningly worried gesture. You need either these maps or my services. I can tell you that for free. He's right, but there's something about his demeanor that makes me hesitate. I could use a man like you. I'm not paying 50 gold. No need for your services. We need to get the 190 gold, don't forget. The map is a crappy artifact from my understanding. It's like 0.01 prestige unless it's different in this mod. It really doesn't help me. The language barrier. It seems that our caravan has become a little lost in these foreign lands. Dumma has been trailing around Fort Wayne for hours, though she had last swallowed her pride and asked for directions. She does not appear to be an expert in plain speaker. Okay, so we do have different languages. And we sped up by 6 days. We've had a son. He's not a dwarf. But our son, we will call him. This is E.T. So we have... you know what? I'm going to capitalize these. Oh, whoops. We're going to capitalize this. E.T. So, I can't remember who was the name suggestion for E.T. So, If it was you, thank you very much. Let me know what type of an education focus you would like. For E.T., look at the size of his little big head. I don't know. He looks little, but his head looks really big. We've already gone learning with our daughter, so learning's out. So we could go Diplo, Intrigue, Martial, or Stewardship. It was Cole Ramen. Cole Ramen, do you have a suggestion for the education focus? It was Cole Ramen, yeah, that's right. If not, we'll go with a backup one from the council tonight. If you want to influence ET's education, please let us know. While you do that, I'm going to go ahead and make him into some sort of an alien-looking creature. I mean, that looks kind of cool. Doesn't the guide Star Trek have them? Perfect. Okay. Jacob says the top one. You want to go Intrigue? Sure. Let's do it. Could be a name for a future one. Oh, no. Oh, I like it. I like it. We'll do that as the next one. We're going to teach this little kid Intrigue. Let's get her second and her friend to teach him Intrigue. Camp has moved to Chicago, the Windy City. We gained some experience. We're going to go and visit the holding. Actually, you know what? We might be able to... We bug this guy now. We need to probably sway this guy. I need to sway you at some point. Baggage train. And we're looking for a portable shrine. It's 60. I'm going to get the shrine. We're going to convert the people in our camp. And we're going to do contracts to pay for the pilgrimage. Have a seat by the fire. Increase stewardship. Yep, let's do it. I'm going to do set it and forget it for our kids. I don't want to micro the kids' education. Let's see how the story plays out. Town crier. We're looking for scholarly contracts. Perfect. Me maybe ask for... We charm. Okay, we got provisions. We're just charming people. Scholarly contract. Please pay well. 28. It could pay 55. Let's go. The daylight slowly fades as I sit in Gertrude's chamber by candlelight, frantically copying squiggly lines of ink from one sheet to another. My eyelids start drooping as I nod off momentarily before I jerk awake. As far as I can tell, this particular message seems to be related to the art of puppetry. And by the Zetans, it is droning on and on. I trace the ink-stained finger along a slender horned man with a curved blade in the margins. Maybe I should improve the text a little bit to make it more enticing. We just get a +1, stick to the script. We could get a +3. I'm gonna take the guaranteed one. A few days have passed. I'm making my way through the transcript, sorry. The current passage, however, is drier than a gravel laid out in the sun. My mind starts to drift onto other matters. I blink a few times to force myself back to the realm of reality. I know the feeling. The gist of the passage seems to relate to the courtesies of the cheesehead culture. What? And which in and itself is inherently stale. I casually observe a tiny knight straddling a magnificent snail, scribbled in the margins while I ponder on the situation. We have 1 of 3. I think we stick to the script. Peace, true war. I'm nearing the end of the transcript, which is going poorly so far. I don't think so. It's 2 out of 3 so far, man. Let's be counting our wins. My gaze sticks on the attendant. An infinitely more interesting sight he gives me a suspicious look, prompted me to go back to the next. The passage itself seems to be related to wars and their politics, which would interest readers had it been less stilted. I consider my best way forward while admiring the marginalia of a contorted horse creature with trees for arms. You have 2 out of 3. You have 1 out of... Ooh. Qualified success. Let's do it. She purses her lips and inspects the manuscript. It is indeed a replica of the original piece. Thank you for your reliable delivery. Oh, good. This lady's not doing too well. She's a cheesehead. Foreign culture. And she's a Catholic. Okay. 28 gold. Lovely. We will head down here to transcribe text as well. Just a few final quill scratches and done. Complete pamphlet of the locals of Chicago and their eccentricities. Although not an exhaustive one, but words don't grow on trees. They might be laboriously copied letter by letter. Now, what to title this wonder of learning? Diplomacy +4. Holy crap. Learning +4. Diplomacy and learning. Lose stress. We go learning, right? I'm gonna go learning. That's pretty good, man. And then we'll go and do the other learning contract. So we are now the tender age of 21. We've yet to do our first pilgrimage. And we're gonna go learning this time around. We got +3. We're gonna go plus learning again. We did not receive it this time. This time we're gonna go stick to the script. Got a little bit of cash out of that. Okay. And we're gonna head down towards, like, we gotta make our way to California, so let's see where we're heading next. Again, we want to stick to places that have fancy buildings. Let's head down here to Pope Solanus of the Papacy, who is a conclavian and a gatewayan. That's where we're going to head. We're going to head down this river, potentially. Move camp. What's the danger? Popular opinion, holder's opinion. Can we get... We could probably go around. Thinking maybe we can go across the bridge here. No. How do we reset that? This is actually easier. Let's just go. Visit Fort Knox. Was that there? You guys have to point me on the map, because not only am I bad at North American geography, but the map is sideways here. I may as well be blindfolded. Is this Fort Knox? No. I assume... Where's Fort Knox at, lads? It's in Kentucky? There's a bit of a pattern here, Action. You just want me to go to Kentucky. You gotta first tell me where Kentucky is. Pardon my ignorance. Apparently there's gold in Fort Knox. Apparently. Let's go there. Kentucky. Okay, we will... Actually, on this one's for you. We'll head up to Kentucky. Where is it? I was just there a second ago. Oh, right there. It's called the Central Castle now. North tip of Tennessee. This is the only 10 I see. This little small guy, he's 10 out of 10, man. What a character. Right, we'll head to Kentucky after we do this. That is our next move. We got some more diplomacy, lifestyle experience. We visited the papacy. We're just going to do our standard stuff here where we come in, go to the tavern, grab a little story or two. You don't want to pay. We'll do this one. And we're not going to stay here for a long period of time. But what we will do is we'll see if we can get some supplies. I don't think that worked. I mean, there might be stewardship contract. Let's just see it. Maybe might be a stewardship contract on the way. Stewardship contract. Yeah, let's do that. Today's candy of choice is a dime bar. Like Swedish chocolate bar. You can get it in IKEA. That's not where I got it. But you can get it there. That's what we're chomping on this evening. Frederick, the wolf boy. As we travel through the wide lands of Pana, I find myself with a distinct feeling of us being watched, hiding to Pearly. I see a frail, dirty boy watching our entourage. A member of our caravan informs me that the locals say that these lands are haunted by someone they call Frederick, who is said to be raised away from human society by a wolf. Apparently, the poor creature has taken a fascination to us and has even started to speak some basic Iron tongue, though not as not a meaningful proficiency. Son of the wolves. He is our fate. I'll train him. We'll train him. And if he lives, we'll marry the wolf boy to our daughter. Oh, we can't rename him. Oh, that's crappy. I can't rename him. Oh my god, we're 2 gold away from getting the first pilgrimage. Well, you guys wanted to go to Fort Knox, right? So let's go to Fort Knox. Actually, we got a hook gained. Let me just check something. You can't give me gold. We're gonna head up to... Where was the special building? It is here in Elizabethtown. Let's head up the road here. It is very, very dangerous around these parts. Hills. So we can hire maybe a wilderness kit? No. Mountaineer, maybe? Pathfinder? Still super dangerous, man. And I'm going to spend some cash here to visit Fort Knox. We've hired this lovely mercenary who's also a dwarf. Love to see it. They made Kentucky dangerous in the mud, and you told me to go here? I should save it. I should save it. All right. Won't be missed. As we continue through New Albany, my eye catches on an elaborately decorated tomb. Tombs are good for cash. Let's steal a little bit of cash. Oh. No, we're not. We're gonna take the piety. We're gonna play nice. We're gonna play real nice here. Is Memphis, Tennessee still dangerous? How's Detroit? That's hilarious. I know some towns are known for criminal activities. We have got this. We could say well prepared. Travel safety would be good, considering. No, you know what? We're going to continue going down, Inspector. We're going to build out our court. You should have probably done that a long time ago. This guy's terrible. Get you in there instead. Alright, that's good. We're definitely going to go with this option because just based on our persona, right? The culture in Louisville is unfamiliar to me. Though their customers are equally, the best word of the stream, alien. This is proven especially true for Aruba, acting as our cook for the evening, beckons me over the stewing pot. It's a local recipe. Supposedly authentically Riverlander. I was assured by a passing merchant. Okay. Mole and horseradish. Lovely. Sounds lovely. I think it's so my experience in states that are open carry or had gun policy, the only one that I've ever been in is Arizona, and I did not know that was a thing until I went there and I turned around and there was a guy literally sitting beside me at the bar with a gun on his on his belt. I was so, like, I didn't know what to do. It just confused me. In Ireland, our police don't even carry guns; they have like batons. You gotta do what you gotta do. The right to bear arms. America. I suppose if you kind of grow up with it, you're exposed to it. It's just it wasn't something I was used to, familiar with. So, we're gonna head down yonder. Down south, I think. Unless, maybe, what's this? Fight corruption. Is this? What type of contract is this? No, I don't want to fight anything. We'll head down towards Oklahoma, I think. Super, super dangerous, man. Jesus. Okay, maybe not. We'll head to Chisholm. Okay, we're gonna need these mercenary guards, I think. We need to just customize this route. Honestly, probably going this way is better. And then can we go? All the bridges are in the way as well. Ah. What if we go like the completely long way around? Then we get here, we go here. 2 and 5. Okay, we're heading to a really hard spot to get to. Is it just the US in this mod? No, South America is here too. And also Greenland. And also Canada. Okay. Where do we go next? I suppose the buildings. The buildings will show us the way. I mean, there's a pyramid. Let's go there. Didn't we just say Memphis was dangerous? I don't think we should go there. Nashville, though? Let's go to Nashville. No danger. Mercenary guards, get rid of them. Yeah, you know what? I'm taking the risk here. We're going to Nashville, folks, for some lovely, lovely music. The British Imperial remnant in this mod is on the Falklands. Well, there was a huge war, obviously, between the Argentinians and the British for the ownership of the Falkland Islands. They had conflict over it. Overseer asks, how much have I spent on a weapon in Bannerlord? Probably about 30-40k is the most I've spent. Okay. So there's a stewardship contract here. We're going to spend money to make money here. We're going to hire mercs. If you do forge your own weapons in Bannerlord, it can become a little bit of a glitch. You can make infinite money. Should head back to Camp 77. Okay, we have enough for a pilgrimage, folks. Our first ever pilgrimage. And of course, we will make the trip. We want pious, right? This will give us extra piety. That's what we're trying to get to. We're going to make the trip to Area 51. Oh, Jesus. Even with mercenary guards. Look at that for... Okay, maybe we just go to Phoenix. What is the danger? Drylands. Kind of random request, but can we take a look at the High Colombian Emperors? Yeah, sure. We can indeed. Whereabouts is Colombia now? My geography is terrible. I know this is Chile, right? This is like Argentina. We got Uruguay. Colombia a little bit north. Highly Colombian is in the southern USA. Is it a culture? Not Colombia. Aha. Thank you. Is it a culture then, or what? It's an empire. Like these guys? These the guys you want to see? This guy believes in a quantum fate. It's near Florida, over here. Oh, I see it. There we go. Holy Colombian Commonwealth. Gee. Looks fun. What is that? Merchant. That's cool. Interesting. What do they believe in? Organized Protestants. Atlantan faith. Culture. Right. Folks, we need to get to our holy sites, and it's going to cost us an arm and a leg to get there. Do we just risk it? I think we risk it. With... Oh, hang on. I mean, there's a pilgrimage right here. Okay, well... we are going to customize the bejesus out of this route. So we're going to go here. Go there. 1 out of 9. Okay. Instead of going there, go here. No. Instead of there, go there. Oh, it just made it worse. Let's start again. 3 and 14. If we depart from here... like, we want to go here. 1 of 9. Okay. We go down and around. Waverley. Right? And then from Waverley, we go... there. There, we go here. From here. One big chance of danger. Just down here. Lubbock. Via Schneider. Did that help? 1 and 10. No, I don't think it helped. 1 and 9. Woodlock via Big Spring. No, it's worse again. It's even worse. I think we risk it. Let's confirm. Let's go for it. Oh, we discarded it. Shit. What is this one, though? 2 and 13. No, we want this one. One and 9. Okay, let's go with that. I'm traveling. Okay, let's get home. Risk it for a biscuit? You got it. Let's do it. We want our tent to be popular opinion. We don't want stress loss. We want zealous. Often leads to increased popular opinion and piety. Yeah, this is what we want. Traveling through the Ozarks is going to be risky. I know, I've seen the show. Okay, we're going to hit save here. We might cheese this a little bit. We want to get there safely. See the creators, the alien gods. All right. Do no more than what is necessary, please. And he's got novice physician, and her wife became sick, but now she's healed. Crossing the plain of Cape, we spot the banners of a small host emblazoned with the conclavian cross. They are ragged vagabonds preying on pilgrims heading to Lubbock. There's no need for violence. Lovely. Travails of a cook. I don't think we're being unreasonable, snarks the cook, who presumably drew the short straw on coming to speak to me, waving an arm of dismissive dismissively at the surrounding terrain. We probably find something. Game provisions. Or, yeah, let's do that. Provisions are good. This mod would be good for a TV show? Yeah, 100%. Altruism, the royal touch. With my rivals, word of my rival seems to have spread to the chiefdom of Cersei. Cersei Lannister. Oh, we consider them evil. Okay. 50 gold. We've already paid for the pilgrimage. And we get piety and we get popular opinion. I think we'll just take the piety. Danger, life or death. This guy's traversing the forest on the outskirts of Heber Springs. We are suddenly attacked by a swarm of bandit riders out for a blood. Another set of riders rapidly approach from a nearby holding, led by Mayor. Look at this guy. Oh my god, look at this poor guy. Oh, he got a wound. You should join us in Ozark for some hospitality. That's so strange. It's been a fun story so far for UFO. Frederick, a breakthrough. There is nobody even dared to dream it. It appears that there has been a breakthrough in Frederick's development. What a triumph. He's lost non-verbal. And, I mean, arrange a marriage. Marry our daughter. It's going to be matrilineal. So he'll be born into this house. And I think, yeah, why wouldn't you want your daughter to marry a wolf boy? Let's do it. It's cool that they've kind of adjusted the terrain quite a bit. Gonna make it dangerous and stuff, like more dangerous in certain areas. After the End is one of the most popular mods out there. I've just not dipped my toe in yet, so this has been a fun experience so far. I'm definitely open to playing it a little bit more. It is known that the people of Durant, named after the famous Kevin Durant, of course, basketball player. I'm joking. Seem to be profess a special devotion towards the champions and their legends. My lord, the champion says, bowing his head, it is most fortunate that you and I came to meet at this crossroad, for I am in search of a marvelous fountain, which water is said to cure all illnesses. If you are able to help me in this quest, I will pay homage to you. Could follow him. Or I could just get him to join my camp. This guy is a Chickasaw. Half Moon. You consider them evil. We could recruit him. We have a bodyguard. He's a skilled tactician. I mean, he would be good to have in our group. Will we get him? Let's take him. We'll get him to convert later on. Yep, sweet. Good martial skill. Yep. Altruism, a healing touch. I enter the county of Wichita Falls to bestow my royal touch upon the local peasantry. I immediately face with what is undoubtedly the most wretched creature I've ever laid eyes upon. Oh, yeah. We're gonna do this because it gives us piety. She dies, but we tried our best to help her. Hopefully we don't get consumption. The Sorcerer of Graham. Graham is a land of strange and obscure custom to me. The practices of the Lone Ranger faith. This is kind of Walker, Texas Ranger territory. Cliff. Good name for a lad that was born on a mountain. Right. Faith is strange and unimaginably different. What? We consider them hostile, okay. He could join our camp. He's a schemer, though. And he's a witch. I don't like this guy. It's 50-50. And we kill him. We killed him. We got the piety, we killed him. I mean, I think that's good. I quite enjoy this life. Let's keep going, and we get flexible leader. I think we'll go with it. We're wandering, so let's continue wandering. There's a place in Florida near Disney called the Mouse. No way. Oh, I see it there. It's actually just here. Oh, it's a mixture of Walt and Disney. The Waltney family. Curiosity, courage, consistency, and confidence. That's cool. I mean, you've got what appears to be a mock Disneyland castle with some people standing on it. That's cool. That is real cool. Danger, flawed fare. We could eat. Gain trait ill. I think we're going to get the locals to look around. Palmer is now injured. We're not going to risk our lives for that. We've arrived. Finally here, body and soul. The great relay point of Lubbock. As the site manager offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that happened for the truth to bring me here at this moment in time. I've walked the holy path. I don't think this counts as a holy site, though. I think I made a mistake. No, it is. It's a holy site. It is. It is. Okay, good. A true relic. The statue of Enki. I mean, this would be good for piety gain. Can we have this? It must be mine. I'll pay 10 for it. Lovely. Let's equip that. It's the home of the Lubbock Lights. That's why it is a holy site. Ah, very, very cool. UAP has got the trait Rowdy. Gain some more piety. Nice. So we're going to go with everything that gives us piety here. Travel safety goes up by 30%. I mean, this is... The Zetan shall guide me. Look at that. We're going up quite a bit. And because, like, let's do the role play here. Because he's visited his first holy site, he's become slightly more religious, right? So he's going to start wearing headwear to communicate with aliens. If there was a tinfoil hat, I would pick it. Is there a tinfoil hat? Please say there's a tinfoil hat. I mean, that kind of looks more like an alien head. Alien. Something that looks... Do we want to go with the peacock helmet? Pope hat? The turban makes his head look even more alien. I mean, we could take the papal tiara. What the hell is that? Cool. Amazonian. Too soon for the Pope hat? Probably. Probably. You got like an Inca royal crown? Oh my god, it's cool. Does he need a hat? Unless it's absolutely perfect, we're not gonna put a hat on him. There was one that caught my eye though. He could buy a cowboy hat when he's in Texas. Are we in Texas now? Is that where we're at? Yeah, we're in Lubbock, right? He's on his holidays, right? He bought a souvenir. I like the idea of that. Yeah, we're gonna buy a Texan hat. We could do a sombrero, or we could go with an all-out Ranger hat. Where was the Ranger hats? Cowboy hat. A crown. I kind of like this one. What do you think of that? Sheriff hat? Right, you got it. There we go. He's bought a nice souvenir for himself in his travels. And you know what? You know what else? Maybe he's bought himself a nice jacket as well. Let's just check it out. I mean, kind of like the look of that. The bomber jacket's pretty sick. This is what we have on now. You want to go with this? It's kind of cool, right? Howdy, partner. You seen those aliens in the sky? That's what I'm on the lookout for. Keep looking. The truth's out there. It's pretty sweet. Okay. I would spend hours in there. Just decorating the character. And now, look how happy he is with his hat. I could follow a child. New experiences. As we saunter past the stalls of the Lubbock market, we were approached by a small child. He is our fate. And he is offensive. I know the secret place where the Zetan lives. Yep, I'm intrigued. Hidden divinity. As I start to wonder if we'll ever arrive, our guide Weldon suddenly takes a sharp left. Before we know it, we enter a cabin hidden in the countryside. A faint glow that's steadily stronger starts reflecting over our gear as we stumble into a large grotto covered in hundreds of crystals. The crystals catch the light from the hole in the ceiling, and the entourage, including myself, fawns in astonishment at the sight. I've never felt a Zetan's presence stronger than I have in this very spot. We've become more pious. Thank you, kid. Can you, can't invite him to our camp. Okay. Now, with our monies that we've got, we're gonna get... Oh, we have the portable shrine. We've had the portable shrine the whole time. Camp. Demand conversion. Okay. Now we're talking. Follow the aliens with me, folks. Follow the aliens. See if it works. Beautiful stuff. Let's convert all the people to our alien faith. Our wife. Oh, she has consumption of tuberculosis. No. As her time at the sacred site draws to an end, I reassured that while I may not have been the most pious pilgrim out there, I have proven my dedication to the Grayzos in more ways than one. I think that's cool that they call it Grays. Gray's obviously my surname, so maybe I'm a little bit alien. You never know. Maybe I'll do Ancestry.com and it just tells me I'm an alien. That would be pretty weird. This being my first pilgrimage. Well, no pilgrimage is exactly alike. I feel confident that I'm more familiar with what to expect from this type of spiritual journey in the future. It has been an honor. Finish the pilgrimage. Convert, wife. Didn't we do that? She declined. Scott the Insane. He's not that insane. He's going to switch to the Faith. Boom. How's that for insanity? Maddock, you want to switch? Lovely stuff. Drummond. You think we should divorce the wife? She has consumption and she said no to her faith. This guy refused conversion as well. He's her bodyguard. Is it foils for a divorce? Is it grounds for a divorce? It will cost us piety. I don't want to spend 100 piety. He is Grayzo and he worshipped the Greys. I mean, it's almost like we planned this. Almost too perfect. I didn't plan it. Top of the world. Oh, foreign ruler. He is of our faith. We're getting into lands where people actually understand what the alien religion is. I know exactly where we are. Obviously, I know where we are, man. I think we should divorce if we find a good wife, but not now. Yeah, I agree. Agree with you there. Can imprison criminals? My wife. I mean, she doesn't follow the faith. She's no longer a steward. Now we divorce her. Okay, she's gone. Wandering. See you later. We're now... We're now going to ask for a marriage, which he won't accept. We're going to ask for gold here. He's in prison. Okay. Traveling traders. What have you got for me here? An alliance. With this guy. 90 soldiers. No thanks. 50 gold to me. Sounds good. Yeah, we kind of just... Something happened there. We follow aliens quite a bit. We're a bit of a conspiracy theorist. So... We kind of maybe jumped the gun there. We will do a contract and we will get ourselves a wife. We need to move our camp here. I'm traveling. Let's get home. Danger. This is fine. Let him rest and recover. Let him rest and recover. We don't want that guy getting sick. I mean, we could be building up our camp. We could, just while we're waiting, get the barber's tent just for a health boost and some income. Let's do that. Okay, we're going to move down here. Okay. How are we doing in terms of the contract, actually? Oh, it's a lovely song starting off now. Gather provisions, sure. This guy's out of prison. Is it not such a nice song in the background? It's just... I like it a lot. Okay, we need, I wonder, can we go by ship? No, we can't. Let's continue going to the special buildings. That's fine. Jesus. Union Hall of Justice. This is a butternutter. Let's go over here. Willing follower. She is, we consider them evil. So, no thank you. She's also a lunatic. This guy's no longer sway. Oh, we don't need to sway that guy anymore. But we will have a look at our camp, actually. And get a couple of these on our side. This guy we want to get on our side. See. Will he convert? He will convert. Boom. We'll sway him as well. The altar of the Tyrant King. I've been warned that the Ophiolantras practice human sacrifice, but never had I imagined that I'd bear witness to such a sacrifice. On the stone altar, I see a man stripped nude, laminated to sacrifice with tightly wound ropes. I simply can't believe what I'm witnessing. He pulsates rapidly with each rapid red. His eyes plead to me to interfere. I don't want to spend the gold. Sorry, Vincent. Sickness in the herd. Surely we can treat them. No. Crap. There's still some Kennedys and some Roosevelts on the East Coast. That's pretty neat. I think the president is like the... Is he the main... Like if you become the emperor, are you the president? Is that how it works? Settle boundary disputes. Stewardship contract. 22. No, I think I wanna get as close to the holy sites as possible. I want to get into these lands, ideally. Move camp. I mean, we could get here. I'm gonna just... we gotta wander it, right? I'm going to do the designated terrain as well. Let's just look at what type of terrain is between here and so this is desert. So we're gonna designate the terrain to drylands. And we're making money now. President is the temporal head of faith. Cool. You can lawfully imprison Drummond. No. Grant your pardon. We'll get you to convert later on. So we're gonna use all of our twist, all of our gold to get down here. No, we don't want this lady. Preparing invasion. Men-at-arms. Yeah, you know what? We might need men-at-arms at some point. Let's take the minus 15% cost. Make a request. Can you give me gold, please? 15 gold? Sure. Oh. We just moved too far away. You probably should have taken that before. 30 gold? I'll take that. And with the 60 then, I think maybe we want to... No, we don't want to demolish. I want to build something. Friendly fatal casualties. Health is... Yeah, let's build a dentist place. Let's get a health boost. You. No. No, thank you. Not everybody is worthy of joining the alien camp, but this guy certainly is. Good intrigue. %. We're going to sway this guy. And then we'll get him to convert. And he will help us quite a bit with our intrigue schemes. Well-oiled machine we'll take. That's a nice logo. That's a real nice logo there. That's cool. The dream catcher. Galvanist. Yeah, no. She's a drunkard. No, thank you. We gain martial experience. Nice. Okay, so we're here. No, we're not there yet. We're almost there. The aliens are growing. How about you? Deceitful. No, thank you. What age is UFO? He's 24. I didn't know he could swing both ways. We don't want to marry this dude, but apparently we could. Interesting. The leader of California is a guru. Guru Troy II. Is this the richest state? Well, the richest kind of kingdom? Oh, we got a learning perk. Faithful, right? That's what we want. Yeah. Upgrade the baggage train and get drifting aesthetics. Okay, I'll take a look at it in a sec. Figure it out amongst yourselves. Baggage train. I think we need to get it to level 2. We need it. Okay, we need 120 gold. Luke, thanks for stopping by. Take care. Do we want the Rita? Everybody considers us evil, man. It's not great. How are we doing with the challenge here? Ascension. No, if we were looking here, we have... we might get this before we get the other one. We might get the travels of UFO. I mean, we just need to do this again. We just need to travel to 26 more places. Visit the tribal holding. I'd be happy if we got one of those done. Town crier might have something for us. Intrigue, no. Let's head back. Mingle in the tavern. Stewardship increase, nice. Okay, we're going to continue making our way west. Wait until I get to 60 though. Meditate. Let's do that. We haven't done that in a while. Might get a trait out of it. Follower's heart. Master UF. My leader, I've met the most ravishing woman here, Luna. Is this our new wife? Is this our new wife? Okay, we became the Mad. So UF the Mad O. We went into debt there for that. We probably shouldn't have done that. Anyways, we make our way to Area 51. It's Utah, right? I think. Am I wrong? Could be wrong. We're going to Area 51, folks. Some of the models look a little bit strange. This is a fun mod, man. It's there's a lot of possibilities with playthroughs in this. Meditate in seclusion, alas. Okay, we actually gain stress from that. A hunchback, a brave hunchback, fundamentalist from Utah. Let's get him. He will not accept. Why? Why not, man? Strong believers. Minus 50. Okay, well. Suppose we just got him in our camp. You know what? He's our champion, though. Might be useful later on. Might be useful for us. %, extra piety. Foreign ruler. He gave me some provisions. Grand Republic of Strip. It's in like the Vegas Strip, is it? There's some stewardship contracts here. Settle boundary dispute. Let's do it. Gonna travel to get it. Put ourselves into more debt there. That's probably not the best thing to do. But anyways. We're gambling. We're in the right state to do it. 30 me. Lovely. Gain some learning experience. Visited another special building. This is very dangerous. He'll be in our prayers. Sorry, piety. Thank you. So we have now become a devoted servant. We're nearly a paragon of virtue, actually. How far away are we? We're going to save up and do another... We need 2,000 piety. Kyle died? Oh, no. Not Kyle. I'll always remember him. He had a wife? Oh, he had a wife taker? Relationships, rivals. We have a rival? No. Hang on. What happened to him? Hang on. Where is she? Realm. All. Unmarried. Females. Good call. Thank you. We're going to seduce her immediately. Just got some extra provisions. Nice. It's going to take a while to get out of debt. Awkward. Oh, we got an awkward interaction. No. Not ideal. Let's do it. So the wolf boy is actually praising us now to our new wife. I knew we should have taken him. Wife now is now pregnant. Hopefully it's not the wolf boy's kid. That would be real nice right now. 62 gold will be real nice. Arrange a marriage? No. Provisions? No. Alright, so we're going to head to the beautiful state of California now. We have gone from Ontario all the way down to the west coast. We're in California. I like the way it's the Californian flag on the banner. It's pretty cool. Just missed a learning contract. It's a criminal contract. Never mind. Never mind. A quarrelsome lot. As we trek through Good Springs, our caravan is stopped at a clearing border for spinny scrub. I proceed towards the commotion only to find Maddock and Drummond having an irate row. Make amends. Make amends. So we got a diplomacy one here, and that will get each friend will give us minus stress. Close family opinion. Opinion with officers. Skill for talent. Opinion gain through send gift. We're not going to send gifts. We have a couple of friends, so why don't we take that? I think we have friends. We have one friend. We should make more friends. Can name the kid Stitch. Okay. For Lilo and Stitch. Yep. Was Stitch an alien? Alien names only, man. Learning from example. What is she studying again? Learning. Stewardship. Short rest. No. Keep moving, man. Okay, we visited the Golden Empire of California. And we can demand payments for hooks. I don't think we have a lot of hooks. We can refill men-at-arms. Courtier and guest opinion. Extra taxes. That's pretty good, actually. The minute we make it to California and the Hollywood Hills, we start to make lots of money. Who knew? Starting cost minus 20. Honestly, yeah, sure. Let's do it. Yeah, I want to do a quick shout out to the people that are in the Discord that put the ideas in the idea channel for this playthrough. I was thinking of like one-off episodes to do as we wait for a Game of Thrones series to start off, and why not do a landless dwarf alien playthrough and after the end. So shout out to you guys for making this happen. And it would be the first time, hopefully, we're able to finish this mission. Well, we'll probably get this one first. You know what? I'll probably do this one instead. Our daughter. So do we call the daughter Stitch? Is that what you guys want? Rickety, you wanted you think you wanted this one named? You want to go with Stitch for this one, or you want to go with a different name? Does it look like a Stitch? While you do that, we'll of course make her look like an alien. So what we'll do is the ladies will have these hats and the boys will have this like mask. Make her blue. Can you do that? No way you can do that, can you? There's no way. No, you know what? Because that's a slippery road. Can we make her blue? How do we do that? Hair color? Body? DNA, maybe? can make her hair blue? Okay, we can do that. There you go. Stitch. So she doesn't need the hat then, right? There you go. What education should we give to Stitch? Blue hair, no hat. You got it. We're now out of that. What type of character should Stitch be? Diplomacy. Okay. I think we could probably teach her that, right? Are we not the best way? This guy's a high learner, so let's do that. Average bodyguard. Probably better bodyguard now. We have a good bodyguard. Get him involved. And she had a baby, so we no longer need to be seducing this lady. Although we'll do it again. Sure, why not? We need provisions. She looks great. And she needs to be wearing I think. Yeah, let's go with that. Canadian clothing, the checkered shirt. All the kids are wearing the same uniform now. Okay, she becomes our lover. That's nice. Let's just come into her camp here for a second, because there's probably someone that we need to sway. Court. We want to sway this guy. Very easy to sway him, and then we'll get him to convert when... Well, we'll try it anyway. And... we want to continue traveling, I think. So let's go to Sacramento. Go to Yosemite. Probably should have gathered provisions, shouldn't I? Yeah. Pet dog. Provisions or prestige. Take the prestige. 800 apples, lovely. Yeah, we gotta watch our provisions. Now, probably ask for some apples while we're in here. Martial increases, we don't need that. We don't want to spend money either. $2,000, okay. Criminal transport contracts, we'll take it. So... we're so... like, we can't ask any of these patrons for anything. We're so far away from them. We can just do this. Get us 30 gold. There's a house that is a Dune reference in Northern California. Their sigil is a sandworm. That's so freaking cool, man. That's so neat. I love the little Easter eggs in this. I mean, it's a good time for Easter eggs. It is Easter. Holy shit, it's dangerous here. We'll spend money to make money. We only need one more point of interest. The travels of UFO. Need to get that prestige up, man. We need this amount. It costs 100, but we gain 100 piety. No, not worth it. I think we take... No, let's continue going down this. I started the 4th book of... I see you guys talking about reading here. I started the 4th book of Wheel of Time, The Shadow Rises. Oh, it's so good, man. Okay, against Sood. Huge health boost. Girls will be girls. Sure. We gotta travel to another site. My hook will expire. Okay, you're too far away. Make a request from you. Gold. It cost me 100. Nope. Let's not do that. Prepare for the slog. Keep going. The ending is worth it. It is worth it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take my time and enjoy the ride. We're making friends with the wolf boy now. We've completely turned that child's life around. Okay, we're gonna go again. We just need one more site. And Imperial Golden Palace. Maybe not there. What is this? Empire Mining Settlement. Sounds cool. Let's go there. Hang on a second. I just said sounds cool. This place is literally called cool. I didn't intend to say that. I wish I did, but I didn't. Can't take credit for that. Let's go cool off. The sub-prefecture of Cool. I should call my house that. Imagine that was the name of your house? Like on your gate? Welcome to the sub-prefecture of Cool, everybody. There's a place in Canada called the Chicken Temple. What's that in reference to? Oh, you'll get a lot of unintentional puns and a lot of intentional puns on this channel. Okay, campus moved to Cool. I like that. Humiliate the stooge. We could do that. Costs us a lot. We just need gold and we need prestige to complete the travels of the UFO. Up to 60 will increase the rewards. We would need this. At least 2. You completed at least pilgrimages to 2 holy sites. We've only done 1. Is this all of these need to be true? Is that what's... No, at least 2 of these need to be true. You've completed pilgrimage to 2 holy sites. We've done 1 of 2. We have the trait theologian. We don't have that. And our level of... I mean, we could be this. We could be... I think what we'll do is we'll save up and we'll do another pilgrimage. Is there a way for us to do another cheap, like maybe a cheaper pilgrimage? Pious pilgrimage. This time we go to Los Angeles. It's only going to cost us 100. We could do this. Let's go. Let's do it. LA, folks. City of Angels. The Royal Touch. Oh. Oh, that's a tough one. Yep, I'm going to take it. An extra 100 piety. Yes, please. Pilgrimage change price depending on how close you are to them. I had a feeling about that because of the landless update. I also heard that if they're further away, that they give you more rewards. Is that true too? You get what you pay for, sort of a thing? You can see my guy here is aging. He's 27. We've been playing the game about 9 years. A pilgrim puts down a votive Dala before the altar, bowing his head. I see George blessing her and muttering a sound in her ear. Holy. I managed to hear. The site manager makes a gesture. Did you bring something to have it blessed, dear master? This is the god of the Anunnaki. This is bad, right? They're enemies, but they give us so much piety, so I'm definitely going to take it. No, we already had it. Never mind. The farther you travel on pilgrimage, the greater the rewards. Snake the landmarks on the way to them and go into the buildings. It's like, it's definitely worthwhile. This guy's now swayed a little bit. Is it possible now? While we're here, can we do a conversion? No. We'll continue just to sway this guy. And we've gained 0 renown. We're completely obscure. This just random guy from Ontario now and down in California, eh? Okay. Your current location must be a holy site following this, ruled by this. Okay, so if we just make our way now to one of the holy sites, I think that will do it. Ruled by... So we go to Roswell. Oh my god. It's so far away. Is that right? If we go to Roswell? That would do it for us? I need 2? Hang on. I need 2 of them. 2 of the following. You'd still need piety theologian. So is it... 2 of these for this checkbox, and then this. Right? Right. Now we could potentially. I see. Like we do get a massive bonus. We could go down here. What, do we want this anymore? I think we swap it to learning. What do you think? It would make our pilgrimage costs. Yeah, we're gonna go to learning. We're going to go down theologian. Yeah, let's do that. And then we make our way back over to The name escapes me. Roswell. And that's currently, like, right now, this is the only way we could do it because it's currently being held by someone of that faith. And we're severely in debt. But it's good to be home. So we need gold, essentially, now. Spend some of the prestige that we've been saving up. Pin the ruler of, yeah, the Roswell. Good shout. Foreign ruler. Well, at least we know what we're aiming for. We gotta get... we need to get Paragon of Virtue, right? We could get that. And then we need to head back. Okay. So Paragon of Virtue might actually happen as well. And then we could, while we're saving, do this. We got two routes. We got two routes. We gotta move our camp again. Let's grab all the provisions and stuff that we can. She was not filled by us. Crap. Guards are summoned. Oh, crap. I need to run. Let's get out of here. Let's go to Death Valley. Let's move. Maybe not. Maybe Death Valley is hard to walk through. That kind of makes sense. If we're camped down here, then. All right. Now. Provisions, please. Stewardship goes up. That's good. Nice. Town Crier. How's the ex-wife doing? Good question. Just wondering. She's in Nashville. Enjoying the music. Learning contracts. Exactly what we needed. Lovely. 30. Sure. Need to get out of debt. Another happy patron. Let's get some apples. We're going to make our way again just to other buildings. Hoover Dam. Let's do it. It's cool. It's fun just traveling around, honestly. We have converted everybody we can in our camp to follow the UFO faith. Learning goes up. That's great. Transport contracts. Yeah, we'll take that. Learning contracts. 60 gold. Yeah. Should go to Mexico? Wait, what's in Mexico? Got a learning perk. Cheaper pilgrimage, yes, please. Mexico's just nice. Yeah, I've been there on holidays. I've been there. It is nice. Okay, we got 25 there. 50 there. Okay, nice. Another 75 piety. This is great. Another 100. Huge. 125. That was massive for us. That got us out of debt. Got us a decent hook. We're going to use that hook immediately, actually. No, we can't. Okay. I want to do another pilgrimage, honestly. Go to Groom Lake. Which is Area 51. I don't think we've done Area 51 yet, have we? Maybe we have. Have we done Area 51? No, we done... Let's do Area 51. You gotta do it. Area 51 it is. UFO is traveling around. Love to see it. Take the stress hit here. We want to keep our gold. How's he doing health-wise? He's actually doing pretty good. You know what? Going down this type of a playthrough is actually... Yeah, it's pretty good for his health. Walk the holy path. We got a raid Area 51. What do you think you'd find? You think there's an Area 52? And there was 50 areas before that place? Maybe. I want to know where Area 52 is. Under construction. We gained a trait Monk. It's the origin of the Men in Black. Most of them were decommissioned after the Cold War? No way. They're all under jurisdiction of the Air Force. So what I find interesting regarding Area 51, this and the Air Force like bases, is it's similar. It's quite close to the coast. The Winnipeg Jets, you might know them. They are an NHL team located in Winnipeg. That's where the Canadian base is, and Winnipeg is in Manitoba, which is way further inland than the other air bases. You should have your air bases inland, so there's less threat of an attack from the sea. Like a Pearl Harbor sort of a scenario, right? It's less likely to happen if you got more bases inland, I think. Maybe it's not that easy to think about. I'm sure there's other things you need to be wondering about. We'll take more pious. Groom Lake, it has been an honor. We're nearly at Paragon of Virtue. You got inland and coastal. Okay, checking both boxes. Love that. You know, if there was an air base in Ireland, it would be inland and coastal at the same time, because it's a small place and it's an island. Actually, a lot of the US troops fuel in Shannon Airport in the west coast of Ireland. I think their Air Force passes through it a lot, actually. So much so, I think there's US employees there. Make a request. You know what I'd like? I want eeny, meeny, money. No. Eeny, meeny, money, no. Okay, we are going to get more gold. Because that's what we want. We want to go again to another building. This time, we'll go here. This guy kind of likes us. Let's head down that way. Support a faction? No thanks. Not unless it's a space faction coming in from a different galaxy. Oh, no, 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 no. UAPO is wounded. She's no longer wounded, though. Okay. That was quick. We moved our camp to Yuma. Grab a little bit of the local foods. Visit the castle. I did not hurt UAP. It was collateral damage. It just happened. Couldn't control it, man. Town Cry might have something for us. Have you got stewardship? Yeah, let's do that. So we got to do all of these missions to pay for another pilgrimage. This guy's still in charge, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's still in charge. Okay. Out of debt. Lovely. And we want gold. Where next? Where to next? We got to slowly make our way over this way again. So why don't we go here? It's being sieged. We go here. No, we can't. We're traveling, right? I mean, this looks cool. Let's go there. He becomes shy. A fateful visitor. Have you got anything for me here? Campfire crackles, illuminating a figure entering the circle. Okay. Yes, plenty. Beautiful. Nearly there, folks. Is it possible? Can we do this? I think we can. Head down to Phoenix real quick. Another pilgrimage. Spend a prestige to speed up the trip. Learning points, 300. That's great. That gets us extra piety from visiting churches. And we're just about to visit the... Oh! He gained skill tactician. I mean, he'll join our court later on. That's fine. Known for my dedication to my faith. We got this statue of the Zetans, and we also have the statue of the Enki, the good Anunnaki. We're now earning 11 piety per month. We're now a paragon of virtue, and we can head to our... can we cancel this travel then? No. We can head now to Roswell to finish our mission. We got it. We are the most pious alien follower on the planet. Not interested, buddy. Hit the road. Let them rest. Just want to make sure this guy's still a ruler. Yeah, he is. Okay. It's good to be home. Nice. So we're going to move our camp to Roswell. Our last journey here. And it's my favorite CK3 background song starting. I love this tune, man. The little things. It is the little things in life you should be happy with. We're gonna do it. Hit the road, man. As we look to the skies, we start to see lights in the clouds. What is that? Is it a plane? Is it a bird? They've returned. Those who were here before, those who we have followed through conspiracies and YouTube videos and rumors. We will meet the Greys. Those 6 foot. They look bigger to me because I'm a dwarf. I've always looked up to the skies to see the future. We're almost there. We've done it together. Followers of the aliens, of the space cadets, of the mighty, of the pious, of the worthy, of the stars. Our journey is coming to an end. We're not going to delay it 10 days. We've waited long enough. Press on. The sermon. We're so close. Chavez. We have arrived. We have moved to Roswell. And with that, we have the path of ascension. The continued existence of vile heretics and misguided heathens is an offense to any good Zetanologist, to the Zetans themselves. For the next decade, you will walk the path the most pious to become a missionary. You will be able to convert counties you visit to true Zetanology, either by the truth in your words or by the might of your sword. Grave peril awaits those who fail along the way. Only the worthy shall receive the reward of Zeta Reticuli. Our development will go up. Speaking the local language will increase the chance of success. And having more troops and knights in the local garrison will increase the chance of success. This is the first time we've ever done this. The Zetans is great. The Zetan knowledge is past ascension. Few are places on this earth where the power of the Zetan Almighty can be witnessed, as in Chavez. Blessed are the faithful who travel here to feel their might. For most, this sacred ground is the end of the journey, the highest peak of their lives, but for me, it's only the beginning of my path. And for those I'm about to bring into the light, their only chance of salvation, I bask in the glory of the Zetans. And with that, folks, we have concluded our mission today, spreading the alien faith. This Lone Ranger of the stars has written his name into history. Hopefully you've enjoyed the journey of UFO and his family. His lovely daughter, UAPO, who his now adopted son-in-law, Frederick, the son of wolves. His son, E.T., who looks like he's pretty cold at the moment. And last but certainly not least, Stitch. I was meant to say last and I read Stitch at the same time and I said Lich. That's a different playthrough. But thank you so very much for watching. If you enjoy it, please leave a like. If you're new, consider subscribing. And if you want to see more one-off episodes, join our Discord. There is an ideas and suggestions channel in there, and that's where this idea came from. So shout out to the team that are in there, the community. This was an enjoyable one. Thank you so very much. Take care, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.